That's me, Curtis Hines. I would love to tell y'all that I've been the best husband and best father in the world. Nah, not at all. I failed many times for many years, but I wanted to do better, not only for myself, but for my wife and kids, and the people that love me. I want to share with you all on how I became a better man, a better husband, and a better father. Welcome back to Commit to Your Commitments. I'm Curtis Hines. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate you all for subscribing, for following me, for tuning in each and every week. I truly appreciate y'all. And if you're getting something out of this, please, share it, like, comment. Like if I'm missing anything, put it in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. So moving right along, we talked about your whys last week, right? So this week I want to talk about who better than you. That's right. Think about this. Who better than you? Think about the question. I always ask myself that, who better than me? For two reasons. Two reasons I ask myself that is, do I believe I deserve to be a better husband, a better man, a better father? Yes. It should be an automatic yes. The reason it was hard for me to answer that question years ago was because I know I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So when I asked myself that question, do I deserve to be a better husband and father? I felt like, nah, I felt like I didn't. I felt like the way I was living and the way I was handling myself and situations and friendships and, stuff like that, I really wasn't being my best. And I was just doing dumb stuff, just being, just stupid. And I felt like based on those actions and everything that I didn't deserve anything. Like I didn't deserve my wife. I didn't deserve having, amazing kids. I didn't deserve sometimes even the job I had. Like I felt like a loser, man. And I used to beat myself up all the time and be like, did I deserve those things? Who's out there that's more deserving and that earned, should have these things and everything. And I came to the conclusion that who better than me? Like I am deserving. I just need to tune in to myself and really get myself together and get my things rolling and everything. So that was one of the reasons I felt like, man, did I believe that? And once I started realizing I believe this. I am the one that deserved this and that can be the better husband and the better father. I believe I can do that. I know I can do that. So I was able to answer that question with confidence now to say, hey, no, I do deserve these things because, I don't believe there's no one out there better than me to be able to do those things. Because imagine this, the next question is, imagine somebody else stepping in and being a father to your kids. Imagine somebody else stepping into your relationship with your spouse or in your marriage, and imagine somebody else fulfilling that role in your kid's life or in your wife. So who better than me to be my kid's dad, or who better than me to be the husband to my wife? I don't want anybody else to do that. I don't want nobody else to step in and be a father to my kids or be a husband to my wife. Nah, not at all. So I had to realize that, yes, I believe I deserve those things. Who better than me to be my kid's father? Who better than me to be the husband to my amazing wife? Nobody's better than me. And I had to believe that, and I had to act that way. My behaviors had to match what I believe. So I had to step up. I had to be the one to I'm gonna be in my kid's life. Because there's nobody out there that can be a better dad than me to my kids. So you want to think about that. Hey, are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you doing things that's going to build your confidence to where there's nobody better than you to be there for your spouse, to be your wife's husband? There's nobody better than you. Are you behaving in a way that's with confidence to say, hey, nah, I'm the guy. Hey, yeah, I'm the man. I'm that guy. Yeah, I deserve this. I believe that I am the one. I'm the chosen one. and that comes with believing in yourself and always knowing that, hey, there's nobody better than you. There's no one better than you to do those things. So we have to act upon those responsibilities. We have to act up on that commitment we have as a father. We have to act upon the commitment we have as being husbands. We have to show in our behavior. We have to show in our actions. Because the load gets lighter. I know a lot of times people jump in, they get married and they feel like, oh, you have this idea of what a marriage should be, and you realize like, oh my goodness, this is crazy, or it's harder than I thought it would. The load gets lighter. Even with kids, like I don't understand like how you not in your kid's life. The load gets lighter once you believe that, hey, you're the guy to do that. You were the guy that made them kids. So you definitely are the guy to be able to step in and be in your kid's life. That woman chose you. There was something about you she liked. Y'all got married. So there's no one better than you to be the husband she needs you to be. There's nobody better than you to be the dad your kids need you to be. There's nobody better than you. You are the guy. You are the guy. You are the chosen one. Yes, you. You're the one that can do it. And you have to believe it. You definitely have to believe it, because again, the load gets lighter. When you're doing what you're supposed to do, when you're showing it, you have confidence, you're the best husband you can be, and you're working on yourself. When you know you're the best being, trying to be the best dad you can be, like the load gets lighter. The respect from your kids. Like your people, like, just because your kids, they don't have to, like, you don't have to beat the love across their head. You don't have to force the love. You don't, they're not robots. They're your kids. The load gets lighter. The respect will be there when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing as their dad. When you're in their lives, spending time with them, loving on them. Oh, it gets better. The load gets lighter. Your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, the significant other you have, as a man, like, you don't control them. The load gets lighter. The relationship gets better when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because again, there's nobody better than you to be in those roles, to be in those positions, to be the better dad. There's nobody better than you to be the better husband. There's absolutely no one better than you, and you have to believe it. Because that's what I had to do. I had to believe that there is nobody better than me. Nobody can love my wife like me. Nobody can raise my kids like me. I had to truly believe that I am that guy. And the load is so much lighter now because I believed it. And again, I don't want nobody else to fulfill that position. I don't want nobody else to raise my kids. I don't want anybody else to love and be with my wife. So I gotta keep mine's tight. I gotta keep my focus. I gotta stay focused. But I truly have to believe that, hey, I am the guy. And you have to believe that, fellas. So think about that this week, man. Let that marinate. Like, really ask yourself those questions. Do you believe you deserve it? And hey, do you want someone else to do it for you? Do you want someone else to step in and raise your kids? Do you want someone else to step in and be, love your wife and love your spouse? Do you want that? I don't. So let's get serious, fellas. Let's get focused, man. I hope this helps, man. I hope that's something you guys can think about. And let's improve, man. Let's get better. I'm coming back next week, man. I will be back next week. And what we'll talk about, similar to this, because of others. I want to talk about that. And I got some a little deep I want to get into about that. So if you need some like immediate motivation, you want to know what I'm up to each and every week, hey, check out my social media pages at @CurtisJ Hines. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, I'm on Clubhouse. I'm everywhere. But please subscribe. If you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that little bell if you want it immediately, like you want to catch it fresh. I'm here for it. Thank you for y'all support, for the love. I love you guys, man. I want us all to be better men, better husbands, better fathers. Curtis Hines, I see you later. I'm gonna see y'all soon. I'll be back.